I also, by having a lot of broth in it also helps the, words are hard. Having a lot of
words
broth.
Are hard. Doing this is hard.
You got it?
I got it. What's up, Chicken Nuggets, and welcome back to Taste Like Chicken. I am your host and certified picky eater, Joseph Paul, and today we are joined once again by my lovely wife, Alexa. Hi, honey. How are you today?
Hi. It's so weird hearing you say my name because we don't use our God-given names with each other.
We don't,
in the house, so it's super weird. But I'm great.
That's good. I'm Joe, by the way.
Alexa.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Gotcha. Just want to make sure we know each other's names. Today we are trying ramen instant noodles. Now, as far as my experience with noodles, I do have one. For our honeymoon, we went to Japan, and this was not too long before we started filming the show, actually.
Yeah.
And we made a rule because it was our honeymoon, because it was Japan. If food was placed in front of me, I had to try it. Which was a weird experience because I tried sushi before I tried a peanut butter sandwich.
You tried sea bream, which is a kind of fish, before you tried.
Yeah, it had its face and everything, and I ate it. It's crazy. But during that time, weirdly enough, I only had one noodle. Our entire time in Japan, one noodle.
Yeah.
We had a boiled thing, we had boiled fish, and there was also noodles. I had one fat noodle that I dipped in, and I ate, and that is the only experience I've ever had with noodles.
They were like cold noodles, right?
Yeah, they were cold noodles, yeah. And that's the only experience I've ever had. So this will be interesting because I've never had noodles, I've never had soup. And I feel like this is kind of both, right? This is kind of soup too, right?
Yeah, because you have the broth in it.
Yeah.
I personally love ramen. I very rarely have it with the fixings of egg and chicken and seaweed and green onions and stuff. So when we went, we stopped at that one noodle place in, I think it was Kyoto.
Yeah.
Where we had to figure out the vending machine, put in the money, get the vending machine ticket, you bring it inside, and then you had to you give them the ticket and they'd give you your order. So that was, we must have looked like such tourists. Standing outside that thing for 15 minutes trying to figure it out.
To be fair, we were tourists.
We were, yes.
So obviously these are very basic forms of ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of people want us to try something that's a higher tier than this. But again, I've never had anything, so we're starting very basic, and what gets more basic than these?
Baby steps.
So, now obviously, here at Taste Like Chicken, we still have yet to get a food warmer, so the plan is we're going to cook these one at a time, come back, eat it, cook the next one, come back, eat it, cook the next one. So this is going to be a process. Please stay tuned. So to start, we're going to be starting with the chicken-flavored ramen. Now, this one I feel like will be easiest for me. The fear that I have is the texture. Because if I don't like this texture, if this texture is a no-go for me, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because all of these bowls are going to have the same texture.
Yes.
Yeah, and Alexa's using chopsticks today. I, like a child, am using a fork. I embarrass myself enough on this show. Let's not add chopsticks to the mix. Plus, even if we do chopsticks, I'm going to be here all fucking day trying to get the noodles. So, we're going fork today.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Okay. Now, how do you break it off, though, is my question. With your teeth? With your teeth? I don't want to do that.
They're long noodles, so you just gotta chomp them off.
Okay. Is it, super flavorful?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, relatively. It's not gonna punch you in the face with flavor, but you'll taste it.
Okay.
There you go. Yes, that's the broth.
So far, texture's not bad. This is definitely something that I could get used to eating. As far as the texture goes, mushy, but not mushy to the point that I'm like, that's disgusting. God damn it. But like, hold on, I got it. That's the thing. I don't like when foods are messy, that having to bite it and having to drip down my lip. You know, maybe there's a better way to do it, but I don't really like doing that.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the ass. Additionally, there's not a lot of flavor to this, so like if I wanted to add flavor like sauce, like people add sauce to noodles, right?
I think some soy sauce.
Like spaghetti, they add sauce. Like I'm just picturing trying to like bite and slurp this with sauce in it, and just getting sauce all over my face, and it's to me it just that doesn't really seem worth it. So yeah, like I said, I think I could see eating this with something else maybe. But so far, yeah. On top of that, I'm not really tasting the chicken. Like I tasted a little bit, but like not enough to make me go, this is good. Like I'm just like, yeah, like it's kind of there. Yeah. So next, shrimp.
Doing shrimp. It's not like this is actual shrimp, I don't think.
Yeah.
So well, this will be I've also never had this shrimp one either, so this will be fascinating.
I like the smell of it.
You like seafood smell.
Yeah. Again, I don't like steamy foods though. I don't like a steamy air to things. It just feels moist and like, I don't know.
Damp. Yeah.
I missed my fork.
I don't taste the shrimp per se. Then again, I don't eat shrimp on the regular, so could not tell you if this tastes like shrimp or not.
It tasted a bit, and I don't think I like it.
Yeah. No,
like it's fine.
Not this one?
Actually, I don't mind it, but it's definitely not something I would order. Not that you can order instant ramen noodles at a restaurant.
No.
But like...
I'm going to sound like a heathen for saying this, but when I make instant ramen personally, I don't like a lot of broth. Because I think you miss a lot of noodles and it just becomes gross and messy and stuff. Like when we were in Japan and I had ramen, obviously we had it with the fixings of eggs and seaweed and chicken and things. So obviously we'll have the broth then because it's seasoned with stuff. But this is just water and the flavor packet. So I personally don't like a lot of broth.
I am getting used to the texture though.
That's good.
I don't like that it's slimy, but like it's not bothering me really, you know what I mean? I definitely taste this one more than the chicken one.
Really? I don't.
I do, yeah. Maybe I got all the flavor and you didn't.
Yeah,
so far though it's not too flavorful. And it's not a flavor that I'm like, oh, that's really good. So like,
yeah.
I will say though, so far of the two, I like the shrimp one better than the chicken one.
Interesting.
Just because I taste it more. Like the chicken one, I didn't really taste it all that much, so I was like, eh. All right, back at it. We are next doing the chili flavor. This is the one I'm dreading.
What, really?
Yes, because I think it is a fair statement to say that, do you know what the secret is to making people never want to try chili? It's watching people eat chili. It's so gross. Have you ever watched someone eat chili? It's so sloppy. It has such a heavy air to like just...
I thought you meant like chili peppers.
No, I meant like a bowl of chili. Like, is this flavored like chili peppers or like a bowl of chili?
Imagine chili peppers.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
I also have never had this one, so it'll be an adventure for the both of us.
Nice. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who'd have thought?
trying exotic new foods.
Ooh.
It may be that it's just messy because I'm bad at eating it, but what?
Ooh.
What?
Spicy.
It's spicy? Why is it spicy?
It's a little spicy.
Yeah?
You got a kick.
Yeah?
You got a kick.
Is it nice? Do you like it?
Oh, we'll see. You try it and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Eat your ramen.
It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is. It's not...
A little bit of a kick.
Yeah, it's not one that I would choose for myself, but it's good.
I'm
not mad at it.
I was most afraid of this one. So far, I think it might be my favorite.
Ooh.
Put some soy sauce in this chili ramen. With this little spicy kick, yeah, like I could fuck with this.
You could fuck with it?
I could fuck with this.
Yay.
The one I was most dreading. Who would have thunk?
Well,
we find love in the strangest places.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Love's a strong word. But yeah, so far, like I said, noodles are kind of a pain in the ass to eat. Mm-hmm. I don't like having stuff drip from my mouth while I'm eating it. I don't like...
And like onto your clothes and your arms
but the texture gets more and more bearable the more I eat it. And then, like I said, this chili one ain't bad. I like that little bit of a kick that it's got.
Yeah, as hopefully by the time pasta comes around, you'll be used to this sort of texture.
I'm so bad at this.
You're learning. It's fine.
Beef flavor.
Classic.
Now, ooh, it's hot. Yeah, this is the one I feel like... I hope this is the one I like the most. I don't know what to think anymore after the chili one. Dude, it's so hard to, like, just fucking keep the noodles on the goddamn
fork.
Because I'm trying to get, like, an honest bite here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, God, it's just a pain in the ass. Yep.
Cool.
I like this flavor better than the shrimp, better than the chicken. But I think the chili might still be the winner. I don't know.
Surprises.
I don't like... So it looks like sometimes the noodles get, like, clumpy.
Yeah, that's why you use more broth so that they don't get as clumpy.
I don't like clumpy noodles. That's gross.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. What do you think about ramen overall?
Ramen overall... I mean, it's a lot easier to eat than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was really going to struggle this episode. Like, I didn't think I'd get past the mushiness of it. Then, like, the dripping and just, like, it seems very messy. And on top of that, I don't have the skill to wield it. So it just seemed like it was going to be a huge pain in the ass and that mentally I'd get really, like, about it. But, I mean, it was fine. You know, like, the texture's not terrible. It is a pain in the ass to eat. I think that's my biggest problem is that the flavors of ramen, at least this type of ramen, just feel kind of mild. Which was disappointing because I feel like everyone describes this ramen as so good. Like this is like a guilty pleasure food for a lot of people, I feel like. Like, ooh, I want to make a bowl of ramen. It's not good for me. There's no nutritional value, but it's going to be so tasty and so comforting.
Lots of sodium.
Lots of sodium I hear. I didn't taste a lot of salt in this. Like, it didn't taste like a salty dish. And again, like, I was expecting so much flavor with how people describe it, and I didn't get that.
I think that MSG and the sodium hits different.
Yeah.
It hits differently to some people. I can't stomach it for like twice in one day or like consecutively. Can't do it. So when it comes to flavor, where do they stand? We had chicken, beef, shrimp, and chili.
Right. So for the chicken, I'm going to give that I'll give that a 5 out of 10 piece chicken nugget. Again, because with me loving chicken tenders so much, I was so ready for that to be like my anchor pasta. I was like, if this tastes like chicken, show title. If this tastes like chicken, I'm going to like make this my staple pasta dish. And then it did taste like chicken, but not enough to make me go, oh my God, this is going to be a go-to. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10 piece chicken nugget. I liked the flavor of the beef more, but I could taste the flavor of the shrimp more. Does that make sense?
It does. I think it's the reverse, but that's interesting that you think that.
Yeah. So the shrimp, I'm going to give probably 6 out of 10 piece chicken nugget. Like I said, it was pretty good, but not good enough for me to go, noodles are worth this trouble. Next would be the chili ramen. Again, like, I was convinced I was going to hate that. I thought that was going to be terrible. I had in my head, again, I just kept picturing people eating bowls of chili and the smell of it and how gross it looks to me, and I was just like, ugh, this is going to remind me of that and I'm going to hate it. No, it was, well, first off, it's noodles, so it was like noodles, but that little spicy kick, like, that added enough flavor for me that I was distracted enough from the messiness to not feel like it was a chore to eat it. And that was really nice. Yeah. So I would give that an 8 out of 10 piece chicken nugget. The beef one, I will give a 7 out of 10 piece chicken nugget. Like I said, I liked the flavor more than the shrimp one, but yeah, I was hoping for more of the flavor. I'm finding that tends to be the case, though. Like, things that are infused with flavor just tend to not be that flavorful. Yeah. And I would really like to know if there's a way to eat noodles that, like, you really get the flavor on the noodle, you know? Because I have a feeling this is something that unless you're slurping the broth as you go, which I'm not ready to slurp broth out of a bowl of noodles.
Next time.
But I have a feeling, like, unless you're, like, drinking the broth with this as you eat it, you're not really going to get as much flavor. So if anyone knows a way that like you can really get the flavor in the noodles, please let us know, because I would like to revisit this if that's the case. Maybe not film it, because as I said, very mellow episode, but I would want to revisit it. So yeah. That's going to be our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stewing with us as we've tried ramen noodles for the first time ever. I'm definitely going to revisit this in the future once I can figure out how to properly flavor it. But until then, we'll see you next week. If you would like to continue with us on this journey, be sure to like and subscribe.
If you have any foods you'd like Joe to try or punishments you think he should do, leave a comment down below and make sure to click the bell notification to be notified when we post.
And as always, you stay crispy chicken nuggets. Make sure you try something new this week. Have a great day.
I get very nervous with how you chew. I can hear your teeth clicking together when you chew.
What else are my teeth supposed to do?
Not that.
That's chewing.
It's an intense kind of chewing.
I don't think I chew intensely.
It just works.
Okay, well. Anyway. Who here has to wear a retainer at night because they grind their teeth down?
What?
It's not me.